Who doesn't want to get the best dive watches on their hand? For all the surface and undersea explorers, a dependable watch is somewhat a must. Many brands constantly produce new and reliable dive watches. The watches are, without a doubt, satisfactory pieces for military personnel, professional, and recreational divers. There are several important points to remember according to the ISO 6425 standard. The best dive watches for men must have no less than 100-meter water resistance, clear legibility in complete darkness, and a digital timing indicator or a unidirectional timing bezel with markings on every 5 minutes. Also, the watch must be resistant to thermal shock, magnetism, and corrosion. Yet again, it's kind of difficult to pick one out of the 100 options. Well, you've come to the right place to get the right one. Hello guys, welcome to the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. We've got a list of the 15 best dive watches under $1,000 for you to consider. So without further ado, let's get into the value. Number 1. Citizen Eco Drive Pro Master Diver. Cheap, reliable, and handsome. Citizen's Pro Master Diver is an ISO certified dive watch with a 200-meter depth rating as well as a solar-powered quartz movement, so you can spend more time in the sun and less time getting your watch serviced. Handsome and highly legible with its orange accented blue color scheme, there are simply a few watches at this price that offer this kind of bang for buck. The price of this watch is only $280. Number 2. Dan Henry 1970. Dan Henry is a small independent brand that offers classic vintage style watches at affordable prices. This one is a little different from other dive watches. Its case mimics super compressor watches of decades past, with a rotating inner bezel controlled by one of the two crowns, while the other crown performs the typical time-setting duty. The 1970s diver has a Seiko NH35 automatic movement, 200 meter of water resistance, and it's available in versions with case sizes of 40mm or 44mm wide. This watch is only $270. Number 3. Orient Kamasu. Sporting a classic dive watch design, a 41.5mm case, and a 200-meter depth rating, the Orient Kamasu seems to get everything just right, especially considering its ultra-affordable price tag. Sweetening the deal is an in-house automatic movement and a sapphire crystal, two features you don't see too often at this price point. The price of this watch is only $195. Number 4. Seiko Prospex King Turtle. The awesome value, look, quality, and comfort of the Seiko Turtle easily earns it a place on this list. Maybe you'd like the Turtle with its circa $500 retail price. However, you might also consider spending about $100 more for the premium features of the King Turtle. Now, you're getting a sapphire crystal, a ceramic bezel, and the Cyclops magnifier over the day or date display. It otherwise shares the Turtle's same solid specs, like the Seiko 4R36 automatic movement and 200 meters of water resistance. But some cool dial textures help make it look more premium too. This watch is only $446. Number 5. Baltic Aquascape. Baltic is one of our favorite boutique watch brands and boasts a refreshingly simple and well-proportioned take on vintage-inspired designs. The Aquascape boasts a handsome look, a solid 200-meter depth rating, vintage-style box sapphire crystal, a Miyota 9039 automatic movement, and Super Luminova. Baltic watches are assembled in France and offer a remarkable value, and this Aquascape is available with a rubber strap or cool beads of rice style steel bracelet. You can get this watch only for $685. If you are finding this video valuable, then please make sure you give a thumbs up to this video and hit the subscribe button for future updates. Number 6. Seiko SKX007. Seiko's cheap dive watches have an ardent following for good reason. It was hard to find a better value for the money. The SKX007 looks great, has a 42mm case, is ISO certified with a 200-meter depth rating, and comes with a Seiko automatic mechanical movement. No longer in production, but available online, the price that helped give it such a cult following has more than doubled in recent years. add collectability to its list of attractive features. This watch is only $699. Number 7. Yema Navigraph Marine Nationale. Yema is an interesting brand from France with a long history of producing tool watches for serious adventurers. The Superman dive watch kickstarted the brand's modern resurgence, but the Navigraph made for France's Marine Nationale is a handsome sleeper hit. With the brand's own automatic movement inside, it presents a rare balance of classical and modern appeal while remaining true to its tool watch roots. It has a water resistance of 300 meters. You can get this watch only for $899. Number 8. Marathon Tsar Quartz Medium. Built to US military standards, the Marathon Tsar is a tough watch in a small package. Coming in at only 36 millimeters, it's the smallest diver on this list, but it's still super tough and submersible to 300 meters. It has an ETA F06 quartz movement. It also features tritium gas tubes for luminescence, which is a nice, bright, colorful touch. You can buy this for only $800. Number 9. Victorinox Inox Professional Diver Titanium. Victorinox aims to compete with the likes of GShock, subjecting its Inox series of watches to extreme testing. It made perfect sense when the brand expanded on the line with a dive watch iteration, offering the chunky 45mm case in lightweight titanium. You won't find too many dive watches under $1,000 using this premium material. A Swiss quartz movement inside not only keeps the watch light and affordable, but it's also the more practical choice for durability. This diver is only $895. Number 10. Squale 1521 Classic. Squale was once a small watchmaker and watch case producer, used by the likes of Hoya and Blancpain among others, that relaunched in 2010 as a maker of affordable divers. The 1521 is undoubtedly retro-looking, but it has an impressive 500-meter depth rating. Powered by an ETA 2824 automatic movement, it's cased up in a matte stainless steel case that differentiates it from many other polished divers on this list. You can buy this for only $920. Number 11. Casio GShock Frogman GWF-1000-1. The Frogman is the only digital watch to grace this buying guide, but it's one hell of a timepiece nonetheless. Originally launched in 1993, it's also the only ISO-compliant diver in GShock's lineup. Aside from its shock-resistant build and time function, the watch also features a world time function, a moon phase indicator, and even a tide graph. It has a Casio Tough Solar Quartz movement, 50.3mm diameter, and 200 meters of water resistance. You can buy this for only $739. Number 12. Mido Ocean Star 200. For a sub $1,000 dive watch from a big Swiss brand, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the level of quality and refinement you get from Mido. Rated to 200 meters, you also get all the goodies like sapphire crystal and a modern ETA movement with an excellent 80 hours of power reserve. It has a 42.5mm diameter. You can spend a little less for a version on a strap, or a little more just breaching the $1,000 mark for titanium and even GMT versions. This diver is only $930. Number 13. Doxa Sub 200. Not many mainstream Swiss brands are offering divers as solid as Doxa's Sub 200 in the sub $1,000 price range. Though the brand is famous for its professional dive watches, this is Doxa's entry-level option, but it's still got all the right specs as well as retro cues like its box-style sapphire crystal. It comes in the brand's range of often vibrant dial colors and runs on the ETA 2824 Swiss automatic movement. It has a water resistance of 200 meters and a diameter of 42 millimeters. That beads of rice steel bracelet only sweetens the deal. You can buy this for only $990. Number 14. Christopher Ward C60 Trident Pro 600. Christopher Ward has been around since 2004 and helped pave the way for the online micro-brand movement. A showcase of what makes this British brand's bang-for-buck reputation, the C60 Trident Pro 600 is the only watch on this list that's water-resistant to 600 meters. And yet, whereas dive watches tend to be bigger, the brand manages to offer it in a 38mm case. Pretty impressive. Powered by a Swiss automatic movement, there are 40mm and 42mm versions available too, as well as different dial colors. You can buy this diver for only $950. Number 15. Asa 1972 Diver. The Asa name was resurrected in 2016. The brand joined the vintage reissue fray with a remake of a historical diver from its archives. Named the Asa 1972 after the year it was debuted, it features a sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, and the Swiss automatic movement ETA 2824. It has a 200-meter water resistance. Though it's already nicely sized at around 40mm, there's also a historically accurate limited edition version available in a 35.8mm case, only 30 meters water resistant, with plexiglass crystal for the same price. You can buy it for only $995. And there you go. These are the 15 incredible dive watches under $1,000 that you can buy. Which one is your favorite? Please share your thoughts on this video in the comment section below. And don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to keep yourself updated with our latest uploads. This is Luxury World saying thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next video.